You know that sinking feeling when you open the mail and there's another ATO debt notice sitting there, and you're thinking, how am I supposed to catch up with this? ATO debt, payment plans, and small business restructure options might be the lifeline that keeps your business going. And most small business owners don't even realize that this help is available. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you how ATO payment plans work, when the ATO will agree to work with you, and how small business restructuring could help you deal with serious tax debt without ever needing to shut your doors. And later I'll explain the mistake many business owners make with ATO debt that actually makes the problem worse. If you don't know, the ATO would usually rather work with you than shut you down. According to the ATO, many small businesses can arrange a payment plan to repay tax debt over time instead of paying everything immediately. So let's start with the simplest option, a payment plan. This is where the ATO allows you to pay your ATO debt in installments, weekly, fortnightly, or monthly, depending on what your cash flow can handle. But here's the key thing most people miss. The ATO expects you to keep lodging BAS and tax returns on time for the full time that you're on the plan. If lodgements stop, the plan can be cancelled. You also need to pay those newly lodged returns on time, and in addition to the payment plan. So keep that in mind when planning the payment schedule. I had a client in a trades business who came to us with about $30,000 in ATO debt. They were losing sleep every night thinking the business might collapse. But the problem wasn't so much the debt itself. They didn't know the options, so we helped them set up an ATO payment plan, spread the repayments over time, and put systems in place so new tax didn't keep building up. Within about a year, the stress levels dropped massively. They could focus on running the business again, but sometimes the debt is bigger than a payment plan can realistically handle, and that's where small business restructuring comes in. Now, this is a formal process arranged by a specialist insolvency professional. It allows eligible companies with debts under $1 million to propose a restructure plan to creditors, including the ATO. Here's the simple version. A restructuring practitioner helps you propose a plan to pay part of the debt over time while the business keeps trading. Your creditors, which might only be the ATO, vote on the plan. If it's accepted, the remaining debt may be effectively forgiven and the business continues operating. So here's the important point. ATO debt doesn't automatically mean the end of your business, but ignoring it absolutely can, especially if you receive a director penalty notice from the ATO. In that case, you need to get advice urgently. If you're dealing with ATO debt, payment plans, or small business restructure decisions, the earlier you get advice, the more options you have. Just remember, this video is general advice only because every business situation is different. If you're one of our clients, feel free to bring this up in your complimentary tax time meeting or contact us to arrange a chat about your specific situation. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've ever had to deal with ATO debt or payment plans in your business. I'll see you next time.